Critical, welcome. Matt, hello, welcome in. Hi, Maury, welcome. Also don't know why I typed that. I could have said that, but you know. Hi, Garrett, welcome. Matt, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for the shoutouts. Oh my god. You know what? I could switch right to the play today. I'm actually kind of ready. I got everything ready, I believe. I'm super tired, though, because it's been insanely hot here. Also, good luck on the university stuff, Matt. Don't, like, shout so hard it has an echo. Let's go. Don't forget to, like, do university stuff. And if you need to lurk, of course, there's absolutely no problem. Don't feel forced to, like, do shoutouts. Also, Maury, hello. Just in time to lurk and get myself some food. Okay, you go ahead and get that food. Wake up. No. I've been awake since very early today, A. And B, it's just the heat. I literally, I cannot wake up with the heat. It's, it's impending doom for me. Also, thank you so much for the sippy. I appreciate it. And the posture check. I will need a lot of posture check today because I've been shrimping really badly and it's not good for my back at all. It's because I carried a lot of groceries this week, so my back has been in pain. I think it was too much for me to carry, honestly. So I have like a bunch of groceries that I carried home, which is good because that means I can cook a lot. I have a lot of food, but I probably should have took it like in 2 batches instead of, you know, buying everything at once. Anyways, more coffee talk today. And thank you for throwing so much shit at me. That's definitely not gonna wake me up because I'm so, like, at the moment, I'm so out of it that I'm probably not even gonna notice when you guys first stop at me. Also, Lexoid, welcome in. Need a wizard buff. Bull strength is an excellent low-level spell. What is bull strength? What kind of spell is that? I need to know. Subscribe to the one trip philosophy, yeah. So, this game was a lot of reading. Did I just save over it? I didn't. Okay, we're good. This game was a lot of reading. I'm probably gonna take my time with it today, simply because, you know, tired. But we're gonna have a good time, I think. We're on day 8. I think there is 13 or 14 days. So we're halfway through then. Sort of, not really. Let's see. What scares you about this game? The loading and delete for the file are so close together. I probably would have clicked that, like, literally right now. I'm glad I didn't. Somehow, I didn't. Right. We got Werewolf Boy over here. We got Vampire here. I will tone down the music a little bit because last time it got my bot muted and, you know, love that. So, it's kind of sad, but I think 1 or 2 tunes are actually getting recognized and they kind of mute the bot for that, which is not too great. Would have been funny, would have been really funny. You wanted to watch bot pain. There's only like a few segments that are missing, sort of, and you can still see the text going, but yeah, I feel like it's a bit mean. It's a bit mean, because a lot of tunes are not getting muted and they're all by the same person, so I don't really understand why. But yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead. Want to do some coffee talk. I want to read some. I know, I have no idea what they were talking about. I think I saved in the middle of this talk. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Did you have like a meeting with class members back in the day? Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Sofeira. I'd like to order again. The usual. I guess I'm never gonna find out what they talked about because I don't remember. Back to the experiment. Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. You know what to do. I don't remember what you wanted me to do. At all. So, he needs a cure for the werewolf heat or whatever, right? I forgot what we need, well. He said milk. I think the other two ingredients were ginger and cinnamon? I believe it was cinnamon. I feel very bad if this is wrong. Hold on. Hold on. We do have a recipe book. I can look into that. Because we still don't really know what kind of drink cures his illness. His funny heat symptoms. We did try milk, ginger, honey. Ginger, cinnamon. He did say to add milk to the ingredients you already have. Was tea one of the ingredients? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I'm just gonna try that. Hey, I'm just gonna try that. Saying the usual in a game like this is kind of evil. Well, if you wouldn't be playing it on stream, I imagine you get through the text a lot quicker. So this game is probably like a 4-hour game for people that don't play it on stream and read every single text out loud. So you'd probably remember, but because it's been a while for me, I don't. Also, Sus, thank you so much for the 15 stream series. Let's go. Sus, you're getting a lot of stream streaks in here. I think you can see their favorite drinks too. Well, I don't know his favorite drink yet. Try this. Thank you. I don't know his favorite yet. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Well, you asked for the usual with milk, and I don't remember the usual. Pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Oh god. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm never gonna find a cure for him, and it's gonna be really sad. I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both, so what were they talking about? Sounds like you guys go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, I finally found his voice again. There we go. Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Dwarves?! Oof, these two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Wow, stereotypes there. Can't believe me. Like, what even? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. I was stuck with him until morning. Oh my god. You know, these two have kind of a very, very sweet relationship. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gunnar. Those dwarves could have killed me. What beef did he even have with the dwarves? I'm more interested in that than the rest of the story. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. There's dwarf mafia in this game! And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. What? A lot of their money. What are you doing, Hyde? What kind of things are you involved with? I don't want you coming to my cafe with those ties. Hold on. Yikes. They wanted me to launder the dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard they were talking about before the fight started. I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, that's why I helped him. Well, he's not that innocent considering he has something to do with the mafia, buddy. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. So he's actually a bodyguard? Put a shotgun from under the counter. Yeah, literally. Literally, get out. Get out. Don't bring the dwarf mafia into my fucking cafe. I'm not ready. Don't tell me it counted for nothing. I have to say, it was my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. God, I have no idea about the late 60s, buddy. Werewolves! War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital gala? That's kind of a shift, to be fair. Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... I'd... I prefer it if we skip that part. What? I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. Also, I'm gonna get myself, like, into the corner again, so you guys can follow the text a little bit at least. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with, something. Let's just say something from my past. Don't be so mysterious. Why are you being so mysterious? I don't get it. Gala, please. Also, Bruno, hello, welcome in. How you doing? And Matt, just for the record, it's fine if you just do one of the shoutouts. You don't do both. Ah, why? You evil. You evil being. Okay, I'll place myself here. There you go. This way the text can be read. Actually better. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. It's quite a shift, yeah. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence and helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. They are leaving out like half of the details though. I want to hear more. I know. Anyway, Sofeira, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Don't say the usual. I don't know what the usual is. Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Yuri-sim? I don't really recognize this as a Yuri-sim so far, but it's been good. Oh my god, what even? Tea, warm and cold at the same time. Okay. I'm not gonna question how weird that is. We're gonna find out somehow. Mint? Yeah, mint is for the cool, apparently. Ginger for the warm, maybe. This seems good. Yeah, this seems good. It's been good, but they're not dating yet, as far as I know. Not yet! Here's the order. If only it was tea. It's perfect otherwise. Oh no! Oh no, I forgot the tea! Oh fuck! Pardon me for the mistake. I'm very good at my job. Should I make another? No, it's fine. Oh fuck, we fucked up, bro. Why not restart the day? Right. Why not? Why not just that never happened. You know what? You're so right about that. Why not just restart the entire day? Also, hi Lempian. Welcome in. You didn't say anything. Okay, let me skip the text here. We don't need the text. Yeah, we only need to make the cure. I don't know how to make the cure. Coffee? He said to add milk last time. What else was in the cure? Is it just ginger coffee? Is that it? It could be. It could be. Could be. Milk ginger coffee? I don't know if it is that. I don't know if it is this. Sophie saves coming to job at Starbucks. That's why I don't work at Starbucks. That is the only reason why we're not working at Starbucks. Okay. Whoa! Look, this is beautiful. Can't say anything against this. At least this doesn't look weird this time. Okay, it does look a little. But, you know, it doesn't look as weird as last time. So, they better appreciate my latte art. Do smiley face. Well, that's not a smiley, but whatever. You get the idea. These are the eyes. These are the eyes. This is the gigantic nose. I don't know. Serve it. Try this. Imagine you see like a soft barista behind the counter talking to herself like this. And she serves you coffee. Would you drink the coffee still? I don't know if you would. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Well, I don't know what you're asking for at this point, Gala. Never mind. Okay. We're skipping the text we already had. Want me to check what the drink? You could. I definitely forgot like the main ingredient, which is why I'm fucking up. Because we did have 2 hints so far, right? It's tea, milk, and ginger, so it wasn't coffee. It wasn't coffee, that's my issue. Okay. Oops, I don't know how this happened. Oh no, I accidentally went to the main menu. That happens so much. I can't believe. I can't believe. They shouldn't put that button there. Oopsie. Did I ever tell you that your latte art looks like those cards you do in psychology? You didn't, but it does look like that. So what do you want? No, he wanted tea. Reset. Tea. Ginger. Milk. Huh. No sweetness. Absolutely no sweetness. Something just... Nothing happened. Nothing ever happened. Okay, how do we pour the milk this time? Since Matt is not liking how I'm doing it. Why does it look so fucked up? Why does it look so fucked up and evil? Okay. Beautiful. Good cat face. This is so hard. This is so hard, Matt. This is so hard. Also, hi, Valis. Welcome in. Can you give a shout out to Valis as well? While you added Matt, that would be very nice. Very sweet of you. Hope you're doing well, Valis. Look, this is perfect. It even has a paw inside the mouth. This is exactly what I want to serve. Okay, now. It tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it. It's not it? So it's still not a cure. But it is his favorite drink, I suppose. Yeah, I have to skip this dialogue, unfortunately. Sorry, new viewers. But we already went through this, and I don't want to go through it 3 times. But they're talking about how the big guy was the bodyguard of Hyde, the vampire. And Hyde got drunk and involved with the mafia. The dwarf mafia, specifically. And Gala over here, the big guy, saved Hyde. So that's how they kind of got to know each other, I guess. Anyways. Let me make the next drink! Okay. From here on out, I'm actually gonna read the dialogue. I'm sorry. Anyways, you wanted tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. This time I'm making everything correctly. I think. I hope. This is too cool, isn't it? Oh, this is fine. This is perfect. Okay, tea, mint, and ginger. Makes the perfect tea. Here's your order. I don't think we can even make iced coffee in this cafe. Exactly what I asked. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Right! Oh, there she is, right? Speak of the devil. Oh my god, not Freya. No, Freya! Hello, good people! And one vampire. Oh yeah, Freya doesn't like height. I forgot about that. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. That was a really weird sentence to say to them. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Sofeira my draft. And actually got some good feedback. I don't think I would give her good feedback on the fact that she's like invading everyone's privacy and writing a book about it. It's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent a whole day rewriting stuff. Oh. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. It's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. But yeah, the exclamation mark on my little phone is just that someone updated their profile. So in this case, I think we found out Hyde's favorite drink. So we got a little bit more info. Which I honestly don't know where the new info was added, because I think we read all of this. In fact, I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Favorite things. We already know that Hyde is basically a model. February. Yeah, Hyde is vegan also. Hyde doesn't drink any blood anymore, right? Part of Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. It doesn't really say the favorite drink anymore here, does it? I thought it might. I thought that's what got updated. Apparently not so. Apparently I'm wrong. Where's Gala? Gotta see. We didn't actually unlock a lot about Gala. Like, literally nothing so far. Gala's mysterious to us. Please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a road. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, I say hospital admitting lifetime. That's not even a word, Freya. It's so much not a word that I didn't read it correctly. Also, hi Potato, welcome in. How you doing today? Nice to see you. Okay. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Gala, please. Give us information. Give us something, boy. Has he had band-aids all over him last time? I believe he does. Actually, good question. I'm not sure. I think he does. Mostly I handle operational stuff and happenings in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operation, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like business for people's life then? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside that hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. That's why you're so mysterious that you literally have 0 updates on your profile. Buddy, just talk. We need to know more. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Yeah, not about the personal lives of the patients, but like, you can say a little bit about your work without mentioning the patients. It looks like a walking kitchen mishap. What? Oh, because of all the band-aids and everything. Well, I mean, he did do bodyguarding as well, right? So we don't really know where the band-aids are from, honestly. Such professionalism and loyalty. Just keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You need to be a bit less loyal, though. Less loyal? Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that! 50? Wait, how old is he? 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! That's for a promotion, man. Do werewolves not age? Maybe. They did talk about vampires not aging. I'm not sure they talked about werewolves not aging yet. Based on where they are and how many, you would bet someone threw a pint glass at his head and it broke on his face. We are at a coffee shop. We're not at a bar, we're at a coffee shop. I don't have any pint glasses here, I think. I can look in the back. I can see if I have my own beer after work that I always take every single day. The pint coffee. A very rude customer came and threw a coffee cup at his head. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Thank you. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. What does he actually... I don't feel like he's actually working at a hospital. I feel like he's lying. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Sofeira. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. He's leaving so early, though. Irish coffee, clearly, yeah. Come, madame. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about it before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. She was gonna use it for the book again. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. So this used to be a bar, by the way. Miss Khan, a better person about it anyway. Yeah. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Silvo, why did he make the jump from... How should I say this? A very physical job to medic. Let him be. Maybe he just wanted to. Maybe you don't need to pry, Freya. Maybe you let people talk about it themselves if they're ready to talk about it. But he's not comfortable talking about it right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know why, right? You're trying to squeeze the story from me. Obviously. Freya, please. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details. No, Hyde, don't even say anything. Don't say anything, Hyde. Don't explain something that your friend doesn't want you to explain. Don't do that. As if medicine isn't physical. Social work is insanely difficult. Yeah. A lot of it has to do with like lifting patients and stuff, and that's kind of hard to do, honestly. But going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why God doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. He did that once, and my god. Yeah, I can imagine. That's like a very, very physical work. Also, Sas, thank you for the sippy. I'm starting to realize that my sound alerts may be broken entirely, and I really need to look into that. They're not the ones that I have set up with StreamerBot, like the Bulu cap sound comes through, but other ones. Besides, she's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. Bulu was loud. How loud was it? Was it too loud? Hope it's not being. Oh, yeah, sorry. Don't do that bad. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I love how the Bulu caps are popping up while he's talking seriously. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. No surprise there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go get professional help. I don't... You know, I'm really not liking the fact that Freya is kind of squeezing every single detail out of him right now. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. Good working for me. Not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been at work. Oh! Oh! The alien came back! The alien came back! Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. You just like people like you so much personally who pry regardless of boundaries. Yeah, seriously, it's not a good thing to do. Sometimes it's best not to pry and like let people talk at their own pace. Good evening, it's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. So this alien is on Earth to try and pick up a woman. A female companion. And let's just say this alien is not very good at it. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. That's true. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Like Neil Armstrong? Hold on. Like Neil Armstrong. Don't want to talk about it. They go, why not? Just talk. Just making talk. Tea. Yeah. Yes. Neil. Also, hi, Foro, and thank you so much for shouting out, Foro. Thank you, Matt. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. You just took over it? That makes it sound like you took over Neil Armstrong, you know? It's kind of scary. it's not the best thing to do. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. Is Freya gonna order any coffee? Are both of these people gonna order any coffee? Like, I'm I'm the barista here, and I feel like two people are sitting here not ordering any drinks. Hello? You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Wonder what the alien looks like? We don't know what the alien looks like yet, but we do know that the alien drinks with the fingers. So when I gave this alien a coffee last time, this alien dipped their finger into like the coffee to go and sip it. So the finger works like a straw. That's the only thing we know. Hide. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? What are you doing here? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah! The Army Jandrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. You know, I kinda love this alien. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda love this alien. You would wager we'd never find out? Yeah, probably. We probably never find out what the real alien side looks like. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. See, Neil knows to order a drink when coming into a coffee shop, despite being an alien. Freya, what are you doing? Get a coffee right now, or I'll kick you out. Like, literally. The usual. That is how you say it? Yes? Yes, but I don't know what the usual is. So, anything? Yes, you won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. I can check the phone at my own pace. Okay, let's see. Where is it? There you go. This is the update we got. Neil is on the Tomodachi app. There is no text. No text at all. There you go. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Ginger. We can't do that. We need a base. We need a base drink. Would make something extremely hot. Who said that, first of all? Make you feel something. So sweet and bitter won't work, but cool would work and warm would work, I think. But we can't make it entirely cool, can we? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. No, that's already not cool anymore. What, mint? Oh yeah, mint is cool. Of course, I'm dumb. Hold on. Hold on. We need to fill up the cool bar. Not leave it entirely empty. So mint would work. And lemon would work. And then would be entirely cool. But I feel like only the hot version may work. Well, now it's milk, mint, and lemon. Next time I'll try hot with the alien. If it ever comes again. I hope the alien would come in here again. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Don't be so judgmental. That's how they drink, man. Oh boy. You're one interesting person. Read it. What the fuck, Kaji? What do you mean? Also, hi, welcome in. Oh, no, Kaji has a point. Kaji has a point, Matt. Because this alien went on a dating app. And literally asked people to breed. Yep, it's a breed guy. Yes, it is. It's aren't cool with a hint of home. I guess that works out. That's a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing a job in a space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out perks exist everywhere in the universe. Ha 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 ha. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? So mean, by the way. Oh my god. Milky Way is food, not a place to relate. Like, what? The Milky Way is not food. The Milky Way is not. No. Neil had fleshy fingers. Wait, did Neil have fleshy fingers? So that would mean that not only the mouth is in the fingers, but like the cheeks are as well, right? Because the cheeks are the ones that are blushing. Okay. I don't understand the anatomy yet. We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. Of how quirky and unique you are. Okay, Freya, listen up. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. Hot meat cattle, yeah, Freya. Yeah, Freya, exactly. Oh my god. Being horny, that alien sure is cute. I think the alien is extremely cute. The alien just doesn't understand the ways of Earth at all. And it's fine, because it never lived here. So of course it doesn't. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Hi, please. Are you not offended by that? He's like completely disappointed. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get it a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? I love Neil so much, but like, what the fucking hell? Please. Yeah, he's doing the bottom point. I know Neil is doing the bottom point. Oh my god. Neil, please. Ah. Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. Oh my god. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives? Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. And why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? You know, the alien has a point. The alien does have a point. How do we still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. Hide, please, not you saying that. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Needles going at it. It reminds you of the Dom 5-6 situation where since there's nothing after death, the amount of undead rulers keep on stacking. Men more and more living space, as space is finite, yet the amount of undead continue to increase. That's really funny. Nita's straight to the point. Yeah. Nita's not wasting any time. Bro not playing games. 100%. Yeah. You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Oh, understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people. Oh, this is way too complicated for the poor alien. But usually, it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. No. Overflowing directors, yeah. It can be easy if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? Are we explaining to the alien how human sex works now? Is that what we're up to? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Why would you do it? Pleasure? All this information is too much to process in one evening. For sport? For sport! Competitive! Okay. Okay. Given the birds and bees talk to an extraterrestrial, we're trying. It's very hard. So we talked about using condoms. But how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. We're getting really deep into these questions. That's true. I don't go, that's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Unless we agree. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Well, that's good then. I would hope so. I would sure hope so. Placement matches have a whole new meaning. Oh no. Test of stamina. You want to learn content. God, it's simple. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm dying. Ah. Okay. We continue. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Especially the mental part. Freya, what the fuck? Don't be so rude. We did our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. Neil, what the fuck did you try on a testing object? What does the testing object even look like? Can I marry him? Yes, Potato. Neil is currently single. You can marry Neil. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. You have to report our findings to the base. This is straight out of American Pie. What's American Pie? Ah, we fight for Neil's life. Well, you go ahead and fight for him. You go ahead and fight. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Neil is so cool. I love Neil. Oh no, and now it's the two people that hate each other. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. Yeah, they got stood up by their Tinder date, basically. Because they went, hi, can we breathe? And then the second time they had a Tinder date, they came here and they wanted to meet up in the coffee shop first. But they got stood up here too. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer or? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. Yeah, that happened. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. Not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques her interest. Oh, his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it will be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Freya, I fucking hate you. Order something right now. I didn't even notice that. I did! You really don't care about business. Oh, I do! I just can't do anything about her being here. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. She didn't attract anyone to the coffee shop. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then. See you around. Hyde is so cool. Hyde's literally like, you know, she fucking hates him. But Hyde is still like, should we share a cab? Should I pay for it? Like, basically, Hyde is so cool. I'm sorry, I can't. Take care on your way, folks. And Freya still, I'm here with my bike. I don't care about you being nice. Oh, Tarik. I don't know how to say that. Heave of milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Originally from Malaysia. Interesting. We did unlock a full ton of drinks, and I think to unlock all of them, we'd probably have to play this twice, for sure. Hyde is truly spouse material. I'm just biased because I like vampires. I'm just biased, I'll be honest. What would your signature drink be? I think I answered that before. But I do sometimes get myself some pumpkin syrup and stuff. I've done coffee with pumpkin syrup and pumpkin puree before, which was really good. It's kind of my favorite, I think. But if it was like soft themed, that's a whole lot harder to think about, I think. What the rise of a government treatment of Atlantic immigrants? Or again. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Booms. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Okay. So kind of the same topics as before. Except for the dwarves, that one was new. Bum, bum, bum. You did, but we didn't have all ingredients yet in game. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. Okay, I'm gonna give him, like, an annoying voice because I don't know what he wants yet. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? Avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility, now that I think about it, that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. Just gotta breathe with Neil 100%. I wish. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website, alienhunters.com. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Yeah, I just came in here because I'm rude. Take care on your way. Weirdo. As if I see any aliens about here. Absolutely not. Maybe the guy in the spacesuit is just a cosplayer lost. Yeah. You really need to be more careful, Neil. I kind of feel sorry for Neil now. I feel like we need to cover for Neil. Huh? Import him to himself. Should, probably. Oh, these two! Good evening, Sofeira. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? No, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea with lots of mint. The ultimate green tea. I thought I clicked tea for a second. I was gonna scrap the drink. Okay, we could go. Oh my god. Marrakesh! We made Marrakesh. The drink's ready. Once we get an update. On the brewing pad. Okay, fine. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Oh, finally I have customers that order stuff. Sure. I'll have the Teh Tarik. The Teh Tarik. What? I think we heard what it was before. I think it was like coffee and tea? Oh, what was it? Did we just hear about it? Was it like coffee and milk? Coffee, milk, coffee? Probably. You can look it up. I think it's coffee, milk, coffee. No, it can't be coffee, milk, coffee, can it? It could be. It could be. If the order matters, it could be. I'm scared. I'm scared. Does it say on my phone? Maybe. On the Tomodachi thingy. Probably not. But we haven't made it before, otherwise it would be safe. Where's your profile at? Myrtle. No metal conflict series. Okay, we know nothing. We know next to nothing. I'm just gonna try. TT milk, thank you. Yeah, it's not coffee then. TT milk. That would make sense because we already got like a drink with 2 times coffee. Hey, Tariq! We did it! Here's a Tariq. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Also, hi, Sylph! Go! I believe the sound alerts may be broken at the moment. Oh no, I know why. Why did my dumb ass mute my own sound alerts? How did I manage to do that? Now that is like next level dumb of me. Hold on. I'm doing a free one for you. I'm sorry. No wonder they weren't working. I was wondering why. I was, oh, wait. Oh, wait, come on, please. Ow! Stop! I'm literally. I can't open my mouth like this, please. Oh god. Okay. This is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, thank you. There we go. Yeah, Pocky is 10 times better. Also, thank you for the support. And the posture type. Fierce, hello, welcome in. Stop throwing shit at me, I'm trying to drink. Okay. Just like the tea taric you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. I can still feel that, guys. Where did you learn how to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. Of course I did. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. That is 10 times more likely. That is 10 times more likely. Is Myrtle from Southeast Asia? I don't think we know. I don't think we know yet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less, so they're both working in the gaming industry. Myrtle is a game developer and Aqua is an indie game dev. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime. To make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Why is it still lighting up, by the way? What did I not click on? It's clearly something I'm learning. Ha! As I stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Amazing. That is the info we got. That's not new info. That's not new. But we did get to Tetarik, so that's cool. Favorite things, me time, relatable as fuck. That's true, bro. Oh, I want to say, please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. At least your family get some rest. Getting rest. Who needs that, am I right? But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. But stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. I wish it was like this in this country. I swear in Austria, no one feels bad for leaving early, yeah? No one would ever feel bad for leaving early, yeah? Everyone's like, yeah, I'm going on holidays. I don't care if the others are suffering. Sort of, yeah. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it. But yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember. Mori! Thank you so much for turning me normal again. Hold on. Yep. Your research helped us a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. So Mori, you missed a bit, but it didn't really matter. So like, you missed the entire bit of the alien coming back and talking about breeding. So we had a whole segment teaching an alien how Earth sex works and that there's like boyfriends and husbands and stuff. The alien did not know that. It was very funny. It was very, very funny to try and teach it that. How's the game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats! Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast! Before they give you a spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Yeah, the music switches every now and then. We can actually change it too. And I'm not sure which ones got muted the last time is the problem. I can't like deactivate certain songs. So I guess it has to happen. Bet there would be someone out there weird enough to have a one-night stand with an alien. Yeah, apparently no one in my coffee shop though. People are very adamant about, you know, wanting relationships in my coffee shop. Sadly, no one for Neil so far. Also, the alien is called Neil. And Neil has... The proof is free for Indus. Where is it? Neil also has a Tomodachi profile at this point. And someone is looking for Neil too. Someone is looking for Neil too because Neil is an extraterrestrial being and apparently illegally so. Illegal extraterrestrial immigrant, basically. So, they're looking for Neil, but we covered for Neil. We cover for Neil. The proof is free of for indies. You don't look for weirdos at the local coffee shop? I don't know about that. You know, everyone drinks coffee. The weirdos drink coffee too. Also, go! I'm sorry, I'm sitting very differently because it's very, very hot here and I don't want to be glued to my seat. That wouldn't be good. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. Are you saying this from experience, Sophie? I am the weirdo at the coffee shop. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't go to coffee shops often, so I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. There's a story all about how you couldn't get up after you sat down. Give me just a minute and sit right there, but not for too long, or you'll freeze to your chair. So stop cursing me. Please, stop cursing me. You're a serial coffee shop pub lurker. Oh, interesting. I went to pubs a lot before, but I don't think we've been to coffee shops a lot. My friend group tends to be alive at night time, which is very unfortunate because I'd like to go out more at daytime because it would be good for me. Also, Squiddy Lee, hello, welcome in. Chair Fyra, please no, I don't want to be fused to my chair. I don't want that to happen, guys. It's too early. It's not even like late summer yet. You'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Looks at myself in the mirror. Oh, I echo make welcome. Oh god. Why? Just like the background noise that helps you get things done. That makes sense. For me, that doesn't make sense because background noise is very difficult for me to work with. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? What about me? I'll be honest, Aqua, I don't think people in person will be as rude as they are online. I think, like, bad game reviews and all, they usually happen online. I don't think those people actually walk up to a public game, like, stand and go, "Your game sucks, bro!" I think they don't really do that. They lack, like, the confidence to do that in person, I think. Most of the time. That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. There we go. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. I mean, Aqua has a point. And Myrtle better be joining her right now. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. On the internet, shit game, ass out of 10. In person, hey, I like your game, but X thing bugged on me, and it was annoying but funny. Yeah. You agree with Myrtle? The world of anonymity makes people act and lash out more frequently, lowers the tolerance bar for aggression as well. Absolutely. This game takes place in Seattle. Yeah, this world has a Seattle. Yeah, it's like our world, but with fantasy. And one of the characters writes a book about all of these stories, but they're all human. So I'm very... I kind of want to feel like this may be based on actual people at times, but I'm not really sure. Because I don't think it actually said if it is. Eee! No, you don't have to do that. I'm gonna be free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. It's in Seattle. You're a bit disappointed about it. Well, it's like fantasy Seattle. It's not a real Seattle. It just shares the same name, really. That's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. Could have been Fantasy Portland. We have tons of coffee shops. Starbucks was born in Seattle, right? And I only know that because I've been there. That's the only thing I know. Then again, when we're talking coffee, shouldn't it be Turkey? I that we do not know. We primarily only know of the microverse that is Seattle and rarely learn outside world things. Usually through newspaper. Yeah, pretty much what we do. So long as it ain't fantasy Berlin. You know, I'm glad it's not Vienna, actually. The Germans being like, I'm glad it's not my hometown. I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's fun. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. You have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. She's blushing. She's so cute. Just saying, could have been somewhere other than Seattle. Seattle always feels a thunder. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Plus, like, if the developer wants it to be in Seattle, why not let it be in Seattle? Sorry to say it like that, but like, what is the issue? Because if I were to make a game, and you know, I want to maybe build a certain town into it, what speaks against it? I don't really get it. Stuff would have been robbed price if it were in Berlin. That's true, bro. That's true, bro. But like, Mori, you could make a game that plays in Portland. If it matters to you, you could do that. And I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. I think it would be banger. Got it. Now let's see. And make sure your next D&D campaign happens in Portland. See, you're inspiring Matt to do it. Just a local salt. You're not actually upset. I don't know about the local salt, bro. I don't know about it. But thank you for clarifying. Yeah, the issue is I have like zero knowledge on America, etc. So I'm probably not gonna pick up on that. Just saying. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Sofeira. What's wrong? Portland War of the Ports. What does that even mean? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day. I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? So it's probably like, I'm guessing, from what you say, I'm understanding it as like beef. As in the same beef that Austria and Germany have with each other, probably. Although that's pretty one-sided, to be fair. I don't think the Germans actually... I think the Germans actually think we're funny. I think it's pretty one-sided. Thinking on it. Yeah. Austria, you mean Lower German. Except for Mad. Mad, for some reason, has beef. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this lead are... backups. Ah. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! Okay, let me read that real quick. Historically, Seattle got as big as it was because of the train network that bypassed Portland, making Seattle the main place where people in the PNW Gold Rush based themselves. What is the PNW? Which caused Seattle's explosive growth. Okay. It's very much like Austria versus Germany. Pacific Northwest. Thank you. The Pacific Northwest Gold Rush. Okay. That makes a whole lot more sense. I'm sorry, I'm like missing the context, so it's hard for me to understand how the comment is meant. Thank you for clarifying, because that makes it a whole lot easier for me to understand. I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? Sweet hot chocolate. Should be able to make that. Thing is, what do we put in it? Honey? We could put honey in? What kind of hot chocolate do we have? We only made one. We only made dark chocolate. Now try and put honey in, I guess. It's the best sweetener we have. We don't really have sugar. Now tell us why Ohio is so special in your world. Yeah, there's like a lot of memes about Ohio, and it's also like really hard for me to understand because I'm not American at times. Like, those memes are just around the internet, and for me, it's just like, what does it mean? The gold rush happened, Portland was the largest city and was growing faster. So just a silly thing where you blame Seattle for stealing your thunder. Okay, yeah. So it's like fake beef, basically. Never been. Must be awful. So many people keep fleeing the planet to try to get away from it. Yeah, I really don't get the Ohio memes. Like, I understand what it's hinting at, but I don't know Ohio as a place, so I wouldn't know how Ohio is, or why it's funny, or why it's supposed to be funny. Chocolate milk and honey. Okay. You don't need to tell me if it's correct. I was gonna guess. America's kind of a very large country. America is like huge, gigantic, humongous. Not everyone in America knows everywhere else in America. Yeah, for us, like, Austria is pretty tiny. So, people probably know a lot about, like, the different places in Austria. But, as for Germany, I don't really know that much about Germany, to be fair. I feel like there's a lot I could learn. Because I've only been in Germany once. It kind of makes me wish that, like, I'd gone to Germany a little bit more. Actually, twice. I've been there twice. Both times. One time for a Pokemon advertisement when I was like 8 years old because I registered for one without my parents' knowledge, and they ended up going anyway because I was really interested in Pokemon. And the second time was for Gamescom years later, 2015 or something. You don't really know much about Austria, then again your geography skill is just that. No. Potato, honestly, Austria is such a tiny little speck on the map. You don't need to feel bad about that at all. Like, Germany, not knowing about Germany is probably a little worse than not knowing about Austria. Because we're tiny. We're tiny and we don't have a lot of very important things going on, to be fair. Also the opposite side of the planet? I don't know. Potato. I don't know where you come from, actually. You probably have it in your bio, but I haven't read through it or something. You live in Indonesia! Oh, that's cool. The only thing I really know about Indonesia is that there's a lot of horror games from Indonesia that I enjoyed. I don't know much other than that. The sweetheart chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. It's not special, is it? Thanks. Oh yeah, these two were here too. I totally forgot. Game got a lot of Indo drinks. Whiskey devs are from Indo. This one? Actually? I didn't know. Thank you, Potato. Try putting on a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. You want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. You don't want to put a time limit on it. Try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. That? Oh my god, I forgot about the I forgot about the dad. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? Oh my god. Also, hi Face, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sippy. Yeah, it's a dead kid. Okay. Don't you know a lot of American state memes? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like what kind of people you talk to. Sort of. Also. Can we have a shout out for Face? Matt, if you're still here. Oh, you're typing up a storm. That is why. Germany's huge province and Bavarians are usually the butt of the joke. That is true. Accents, otherwise not standard German behavior. Blah blah blah. There's no. Okay, you're basically summoning up the storm about what Germany is all about. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah. We also have like the Alabama relationship stereotype, the weird fake, but for a different place. Berlin, Brandenburg for Berlin. Yeah, Berlin is also kind of looked down upon at times. Berlin is very interesting. Hamburg for the hamburger. I feel like every place in the world probably has jokes made about it in some type of way, and even like the people that live in the country will probably know these jokes or make them, like kind of indulge in them. So I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. Sorry, I'm getting back to the game now because I'm like I was way too concentrated on chat for a bit. We're sorry, Sofeira. We didn't mean to cause you any troubles. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Okay, so the story between these two was she is an idol who wanted to do her solo career, and the dad was not comfortable with her doing that because he worked in entertainment before, and he felt like she cannot do that. He just felt like it would be too much stress, too much like bad things happening. Well, anyway, I better order something. And he pulled back on it. He's fine with her doing her solo career now. Somewhat fine. But they still had a big fight about it. What are you having? What would you recommend? I might suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. If only I knew how to make that. Also, Banker, welcome in. Can you get an iced cup out? I wish we had any iced drinks in this game, actually. Can you get an iced cup of mocha latte with no ice? Wait, hold on. With no ice? I can't give you an iced drink without ice. How do we do this? Also, Matt, can you give Bankem a shout out as well? That would be great. Rachel has such lovely and unique style. You just adore it. Not sure what it is to it. It's just a girly pop. I don't know. She is an idol. She is an idol. Somewhat ironically, you have a town named Sweet Home here. We know we're close to Alabama. That's funny. Oh, what is that? It's basically a hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds easy. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Okay, that's easy. But I'm probably not gonna remember if they ever come back, if they liked it or not. Take a green tea with mint and cinnamon. I would make it. You know, I'd be very, very happy if you could just randomly make drinks during these segments. But I don't think you can. You cannot. But it would be cool if you could just like turn back, try and make some drinks, go back to the conversation at any given time. Something updated. Mexican hot chocolate is super delicious. Ooh, yes. Very, very good. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling. Working on a new album, especially for you right now. Then we have Henry. Music enthusiast and father. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. Aw. Poor guy. He did have like a big fight with her. Horchata is different. Horchata is different. Horchata should be made from almonds, I think. I have to Google it because I don't want to talk bullshit. But I had a friend that really liked horchata. Yeah, I think it's a specific type of almond that's made from. At least that's what Wikipedia says, but I could still be wrong. Because my German Wikipedia is tiny compared to the English Wikipedia. There's a lot of different ones. There's one made of rice as well, apparently. I just look into the English one. Because they usually have way more information. There's one made from sesame as well. One made from melon as well. Melon seed specifically. Ooh, there's so many types of it. See, that's what I mean. Like, I look up German Wikipedia, I get one information. I look up English Wikipedia, I get like 5 different types. Do they give tea in coffee shops? Ah, they do in some of them, yeah. At least here. I don't know how it is in other countries, though. You get all the names. You ordered Mexican hot chocolate bunch during winter. I don't know how it's called. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know how it's called. This is amazing. Dad, you like it? Dad. Yes. Let's just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. What? Is she dating someone now? I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Boris. Oh, her manager. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. Oh no, what did he find out about him this time? He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. Tempurado? Oh, okay. I'll keep it in mind. Maybe I'll find a recipe on it at some point. Locked in the house because you're afraid of the air. I'm breathing? Just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Oh god, they're gonna have a fight right inside. Right inside the fucking coffee shop. Yeah, Seribot is trying. Let me know if Seribot is actually doing a good job or not, right? If anyone can confirm. Because I only recently made sure that Seribot warns you guys. Sofeira, you can trash drinks so you can try out new combos and learn recipes before serving them. Thank you, Matt. I will be doing that. Not even... Oh, okay, sorry. We were in a fight. I should be really sad. We were in a fight. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel. I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. No. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But It doesn't work that way, Dad. He tries harder, he'll be a tryhard, and that's no good. He's trying too hard. Doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, well, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. It's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. I am starting to understand why the dad is so bothered. Hold on, I'm starting to understand why the dad is so bothered by this. Okay, this may be the first time I'm actually siding with him, yeah. Hotel, the label provided. Which hotel? Give names. Will Morris be there? She is still like underage, I think, right? Or is she 18? I think we talked about her being 18 already. Yeah, she's 18. Just sense patience and acceptance, but be there when they trip. Don't berate them either. Just be here if they need a shoulder. Yeah. But this still has super sus written all over it. But he needs a better approach. The dad needs a better approach to make sure that she knows what's going on. Even if she's still 18, she can be tricked into doing things. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Not denying that. But as a dad, obviously you get super worried in that case. See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. I'm an actual person with you that is trustworthy. I don't know. I just feel like her, you know, going to a hotel without her dad's knowledge overall. They could have messaged him. Like, he's already pretty concerned and he's voiced his concern multiple times. So, like, they should be getting back to him to make sure that he doesn't have to be worried. At this point, I'd be very worried as a parent. Excuse me for a moment, Sofeira. He's leaving, he's running after her. He should be being specific about why he doesn't like Morris. He should be giving her evidence, honestly. Like, I have contacts, I have informants, doesn't really say a lot. There's a story there and he should tell her that. Yes. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. I totally forgot these two are here, by the way. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. None of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. I feel spoken to. I know Fing. Well, so what do you know? Yeah, exactly. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Sofeira, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time with the fight going on right next to you. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Yay! My customers keep being loud and irritating each other. I guess that's all for today. Oh. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. He's expecting his daughter to blindly trust him because he's her dad. Yeah. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. Sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music? That's not what keeps bugging me. What's bugging me is that he's not being open about what the past of this guy was. Huh. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no! The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the man, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. That is terrible. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. You know, he's talking about like literally our world problems at this point. It was before the internet, mind you. The internet doesn't really make the difference, I think. The internet makes it more accessible to be like this, I guess, but that's about it. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. Oh, I forgot he's a cat. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. Not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. Sad you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. We all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. You should pay attention. This is vital information for when you pop off and become huge. True. I'm listening to the guy. To the guy, Henry. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. No! Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Sofeira. And sorry for bringing a fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Lucky using coffee to bring people to their senses. Have a good one, take care of there. Okay, Face, have a good time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Get the cough syrup. Cure for sore throat. That's what I'm gonna need after reading all of this. Okay. 1st October 1st, 2020. October. Ah yes, the October, my favorite month. It's already been almost an hour. Time is passing so fast today. It really is. Evening whispers. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Racial influencer I confirmed to perform at Coachella. Gil Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Oh. Child meme. Yeah, I saw it. I should have commented on that. Ah. Sorry, we're not open yet. Who's coming in? Neil! Oh, Neil, hello! Yeah. We also need to read these at some point. I think from the amount of content the game has given us, I feel like this will be another stream for sure. It does say average hours to play 4 hours, but that's for people who don't read the dialogue aloud. So I'm thinking about reading all of these stories next time. Because they are pretty lengthy, and we already read like one of them. Which one did we read? Cyberpunk Love Hotel is what we read. Yeah, we're definitely gonna read these. Because I promised to read them at some point. But I think I'm gonna do it in the last part. Yeah. Yes, Breed is here again. Leo, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Oh no. That's gonna be hard, simply because the agent has already scouted out this place. Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. I think it can still improve more. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why you asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. I am sure about it. Yeah. I would totally employ Neil. I don't even care. I would totally employ Neil. But the only issue we're having is that the agent came in. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. Yeah, true. That might be true that. It's gonna be like illegal work because we can't register Neil anywhere. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay, what kind of event? Imagine being able to claim to be the only coffee shop in town with an actual alien as a barista. That's true, Mori, but unfortunately Neil is also like an illegal immigrant. So it's gonna be a little hard and we're gonna be drawing attention to ourselves, obviously. And for Neil, that might not be the best option. I think we could totally do it, but we need to keep it undercover. At least for the start. It's getting a green card easy, true that. Okay, thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, these processes are very different depending on the country. Like, very, very different. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. I am very bad at that. I don't know if I can give Neil a sign on that. Thank you. We'll need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though. To help keep your suit clean. It's so cute. And to differentiate you from the customers. I mean, you don't really need more differentiation. But it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. Just never speak and you'll never mess up, right? It is alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Morena coming from you, yeah. It's tough. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Talking's very hard, yes. Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Sofeira, what's going on here? Well, Neela's working here tonight. I thought I was the one who brought bad news. Freya, you always bring bad news. I'm sorry, I can't. I have to break it to you, Freya, but you do bring the bad news usually. Oh my god. I never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion. No, it's not that. Neela's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. So, Neil is trying to breed with people to get, like, the aliens to be in our society. That is a thing, though. Neil wants to be conquered. Yeah. What? We've learned something since we arrived and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Well, free work? Huh? What kind of question is that? Now that you mention it, just anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe it can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. But yeah. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? Chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Oof. Yeah, she had an encounter where she basically bet that she could write a book in like 2 months-ish. And I already forgot. But her higher-up basically was like, okay, if you can write this book in so and so many weeks, we'll see how good it is. And we'll use it. Because she's not supposed to write a book when she's writing for the newspaper, apparently. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write a goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. I do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Ah! Neil, don't decide that! Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Okay. That's okay. It's on the house. No, it's not on the house! You make bad business in-game, Sofeira! That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our census. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh. I trust you with the decision. I hate to say this, but the game itself is a terrible business dragon. That is true. The game itself is doing everything but selling. Okay, I'm gonna make some random drinks because apparently we can remake the drinks. So we saved the drink we got. Honey lemon chocolate. Very cool. And we make another one. And we keep doing that until we run out of times to make drink. I suppose. Ginger mint coffee. I don't know if we already have this. I'm just gonna make like weird combinations for now. Ginger mint coffee. How about green tea, cinnamon, mint? How about that? I just want to have like more drinks saved in the recipe book. It would taste awful. Most of these would taste awful. But you never know. Chocolate, lemon, ginger. Spicy. Lemon ginger chocolate. How about double chocolate lemon? That sounds horrible. Chocolate and ginger can actually be good. Chocolate and ginger for sure, but the lemon is just not working for it, I think. Coffee... Mint. Mint coffee. No, that's the one we're serving? It's gonna be awful. Here's your drink. Specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Oh. Thank you so much for this way you liked it. I always wonder why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. That I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Moriori took it away. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of Earthling communicate. Of Earthling communicate? Of how Earthlings communicate. Thank you for the repeat. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Even us Earthlings have troubles with our languages, absolutely. Quite a lot of trouble. Not to forget, even though we're all Earthlings, we talk so many different languages. It's almost impossible to learn all of them, I think. Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? It's hard. That's hard to think about. I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time? I should be able to write between 3 and 5,000 words per day. Oh, for writing. I thought for speaking. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Some of the worst English speakers you've met have been native speakers. Yeah, I don't know. For the strap. I don't need to write that much. I also, hold on, about that actually. When you learn English as a foreign language, you learn a lot of grammatical things that an English native speaker doesn't learn. Because it's kind of innate, you know, you kind of learn it as a baby already. So you don't have to like write it down as a grammar rule and learn it as a grammar rule. I think that makes a bit of a difference sometimes. I feel like it makes a bit of a difference sometimes. Because we learn language here almost like it's, you know, like the system it is. While a lot of native speakers learn it as the oral use of language. And they don't really go into the system of the language a lot. Or like the grammatic behind it. Although that is probably also talked about, I'm guessing, in classes. But it's a different focus when you learn it as a foreign language versus when you learn it as a native speaker. Because I've taught... Actually, last semester I've had native speakers that I taught English to. And it was a whole different approach of teaching from what I'm used to and what I learned from university. Because people were just a lot more fluent than what I expected. And the biggest issue I had was with grammar lessons, actually, because they were not doing great at grammar lessons, despite being completely, like, literally completely fluent in English. It made it a lot harder to do grammar lessons, not gonna lie. Simply because they weren't used to that kind of stuff. They don't do that often. I don't need to write that much. That's a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. Pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media. The biggest publisher around. If you count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Hahaha. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. Yeah, grammar's definitely hard. And also, like, the native speakers I talked to and, like, I taught. There we go. My English is definitely not perfect, you can tell. But the native speakers I taught had no issues when it came to oral lessons, when it came to, like, talking about movies, talking about books, etc. But as soon as it came to writing, because they were, you know, they are being taught here in a school kind of specialized for native speakers, but we have, like, Austrian teachers teaching them. The writing was actually surprisingly bad. And it surprised me when I got homeworks from those kids. And it may have been the teacher was just bad, right? But they made such obvious grammatical errors in their writing that I haven't seen before in Austrian students, that I was really surprised about that. Put your own language on a regular basis. Yeah. There's, like, a lot of spelling issues, a lot of, like, grammar issues that I have never in my life seen before. And it was just super surprising to see. Because I thought, like, if you're a native, you're obviously gonna have less trouble with spelling and etc. But no, absolutely not. Apparently that's completely wrong. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If you only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. For very weird reasons. For very weird reasons. As someone who's done, like, scientific writing, I kind of despise the fact that sometimes we get a word count. Because we get, like, a limit, an upper limit, and a lower limit. And we have to keep it in said limit. Even if there is way more things to be said. Or if you can summarize it in, like, less words than that. Which makes academic writing, when you have a word limit, really awkward to me. Because sometimes you want to write more, and you're just not allowed to. So you have to, like, leave out points that would be really important. And it always bothers me. It always bothers me. Like, every time I have to write a paper with a word count, it just... It's easier for me to have a page count than a word count at times. But that's still limiting. That's still very much limiting. You finish your point before you hit the minimum, so you gotta fill in with fluff. That's a problem I had. And it was really annoying. Like, really, really annoying. In my bachelor paper, which I got an A on, apparently was good enough. But I didn't feel like it was good enough because I had to add so much fluff around the initial paper. And trust me, the initial paper had the same points as the end result. But I had to write so much fluff into it just to, like, fill out the word count. And it felt really awkward to me. It felt really awkward to me because, like, I feel like if I had left out those fluff words, it would have still gotten an A. It would have still been good enough. But because they expected a certain word count, I had to add the fluff. But that sign on the wall clearly says the blah 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 coffee. Yeah, it does. It actually does. I have no idea why. In 40 to 50,000 words, explain what color of the sky is. It's blue, yo. I don't think even if you explain why the sky is blue, that you could hit that minimum source. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's crazy sometimes that they expect you to write a lot more when you're already kind of done with your point. And one time, oh my god, I had, like, a big issue last seminar. Like, last semester I had a seminar where the professor asked me how my experience at the school I was teaching at was. And I swear to you, I talked more than like 5 people that came before me. He asked every single person in the classroom. But because he wasn't listening for 2 minutes, like he ended up like opening and closing the window, not like deciding whether he wants it open or not while I was talking. So because he didn't perceive the time, he thought I had talked enough and I had made all of my points, and then he asked me to talk more. And it was genuinely just awkward to me. I really hate that sometimes in university that's a thing, because like you can summarize your experience in like less words than that. There's no reason to, when a student has like a personal statement, to go and tell me more without any specific questions. I can't tell you more based on nothing. It's like they should be happy for more concise and accurate rather than rambling and verbose. Yeah, that's what I feel like. But it's not like that apparently. And then again, like the people around me were also like, you talked way more than the other 5 people. Why did he ask you to talk more? So, it is still a valid parameter. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the story. I've been rambling. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth because Neil said cool. Amazing. Neil is learning. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Miss Myrtle just sitting here like, I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Fine. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. That's the most warm and bitter. I can make that for you. Here we go. Jahe I have no idea what that is. That sounds amazing. Let me... Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Yeah, it's like potato salad. That's why they have so many Indonesian drinks, apparently. The devs are Indonesian. I didn't know. It's really cool. I like when people, you know, put their cultures into the game a little bit. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit. Miss Myrtle's visit's here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? What? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Neil was trying so hard. Neil was like, Should I say yes? That's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. One small step for you. Might be one giant leap for your kind. I think it's kinda harsh to tell Neil to not listen at all. Because Neil has to listen in order to learn how people talk. You can't just not listen and learn at the same time. It's not gonna work. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. Just... a date? Is it a date? Do you want to be like us? Just be a shit who doesn't listen or speak good? That's so mean. I'm sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... what is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista... Don't do this to me! I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breathe here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breathe here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breathe here. There we go. Where's Sofeira? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Whew. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink your water. I had a dream about a machine intelligence sent to infiltrate humanity, but she ended up turning on her collective and slowly learning to be more human. It was a cool dream, but Neil learning to talk normal reminded you of it a bit. Yeah. Could be. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? You're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for a break anyway. So, here is the deal. So you're gonna explain it to Aqua in your break? That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Sofeira. What, to hire someone? For free work? It's nothing, really. I'm so good at my job. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Freya! Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella! To Coachella? What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, or Coachella, I keep misreading it. Oh my god. Sapient machine intelligence trying to understand and empathize with organic intelligence. When their collective considers organic is not worth considering was interesting. Neil is very similar to the concept of reading happenings. Well, I mean, collective considers organics not worth considering. To be fair, Neil does consider humans worth of interaction and stuff. But Neil has a very straightforward goal to fulfill. There are many breedings happening during Coachella. I'm saying all that shit while not reading what's going on screen. Oh my god. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. The problem is just that Neil really doesn't understand certain social conventions that humans have. And the breeding thing is one of them. Neil does not understand that humans don't want to breed every single time they see someone they can breed with. And that they don't necessarily breed for having children. So Neil is like, what the fuck? What is this? I don't understand. He came from a place where people didn't have those feelings of value, so he's having a culture shock. Absolutely. Well, you're not wrong. But then you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breathing manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many people, Earthlings. Neil! I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. No, it does not. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought you researchers in computer graphics. Sorry. Freya's really trying to get on their nerves. Like, really trying. Aqua totally has a crush. That is obvious, yes. But also Freya's doing it on purpose. Oh my god. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first. So I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But... wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. You can't... when they're talking, you can't even hear... Oh, so you're correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Haha, break a fourth wall. Teehee. Pretty cute, not gonna lie. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI, UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. Shall I remove some of the weight on my chest? Just to replace it with another weight? You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. Like we're talking about the crush. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. Your mother was a UI designer. Really? Let's go. But please be more confident. Hehehe. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know? After our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know? Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. Don't go to a writer and feel like some of your short stories are better than the other ones. The writer's gonna think about that all damn day. Don't do that! So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What are you going through? More or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing's caring, you know? God, I love the eye animation here. So good. You even worked on some of the UI UX for the PS3 way back when. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Pretty big then. Okay, okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. Sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside the office knows about it. And those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you on the friendier? Friendier? Okay. What is friendier? What is friendier? Alright, I'm not off the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. It has to with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Worst case, another Full Metal Crisis. I think it's Full Metal Crisis. Full Metal Crisis game in a different genre. Also, Feels, thank you so much for the posture check. I do need that very badly. I've been shrimping. Is that a dream job for some people? Hydrate! That's what I thought. And first. You're right, alright. Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. So thanks for the CP sus. Dream Fryer, yeah. The heat and the back pain from just carrying too much has me hunching over way too much. And it's very bad for me. I shouldn't be doing that. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved by prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. They haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. But by the way, Myrtle, I just realized... What? Usually developers get a vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Oh. Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can! In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Look at fucking Freya in the corner, boob wiggling because she's laughing so hard. Oh my god. Like, chill, Freya. Let them have their talk. Stop listening in. I swear. It's a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Haha, don't be. Okay, it's settled then. She's so cute. I can't with her. She's so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Okay, it's settled then. And she's just like preparing, breathing out, putting her hands into like little fists. Oh my god. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find your joy during your vacation. I forgot Neil was here. Aqua getting ahead of herself, yeah. Also the sounds when Aqua's leaving, did you notice? It's like little tentacles hitting the floor. Okay, see you folks later. I'm gonna miss him. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? You want another drink to be going on with? Still in the house? I definitely won't say no. Oh, we're not making that one. Okay. Green tea latte, both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Oh my god, we should be making so much more coffees. But I keep getting lost in the story. I don't know. Friday, October 2nd. I don't really know on what day we are. Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New Healthier Fury Sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Welcome. Oh no. Baileys. We haven't seen Baileys in so long. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. The darn video games driving kids to violence. Oh my god, yeah. He still judges your coffee. He's gonna definitely. Freya's not here. She said she's coming later tonight. Had something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's a favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Mind? It's not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know? If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest draft, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others. But their body language can be loud and clear. I can tell you a lot of things. Where's Neil, by the way? Shouldn't Neil be here? Whether you need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. This is so harsh on me. Because it's basically saying, you shouldn't have made those drinks that the people want. You should have made different ones. It's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our action now. Oh god, I haven't read that body language all fucking game. Neil is off studying breathing habits, remember? Oh yeah, right. Coachella. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. That's what he wants. Should we make what he wants? Something about how Bailey looks makes me want to slap him. Just like his expression. Yeah, his expression just kind of looks very snobby. And backstory-wise, he's not even that much of a prick. Like, he's actually kind of nice. But his facial expressions just make me want to voice him this way. And I kind of hate it. Anyways, I'll make you what I want. Even though I don't think it's what you need. Because this one's actually super bitter. And you probably need something sweet. Here you go. Let me look. You made bitter heart. Shadows that will help you try to hide. I wonder what we could have made instead. Because the game was hinting that we can make another drink. Really, what did we get? Oh yeah, he's pumpkin spice fan, but we don't even have pumpkin spice. We can't help him. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food and shelter. He is punk and has been listening to pumpkin spice since he was a wee lad. Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Okay. Reading up on what he is again. And what he does. He loves pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice is my favorite. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Sofeira, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Are you trying to flirt with me? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. That's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask you next. We return on phone. Hello, Matt. Hello, everyone. Oh gosh, she doesn't look good. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look, horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen. I'm so ugly. I'm so sorry. The ad is happening right now, so ugly. Might either be caught in an ad or using an ad blocker. Anyways, I'll give you a shout out either way. I'll go speak cafe. The cafe has been going well. We definitely haven't unlocked enough drinks. I found out that I can make multiple drinks and trash them, and I didn't know that. So I made very little drinks from the massive list of drinks that we could have had. I think we need to make more green tea in general. I'll try and make some if they ask me for coffee again. Proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no! Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. It's something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please. I should make something calming. But for now, I'm just gonna try and make like the drinks that we don't have. So, green tea wise, green tea mint, green tea milk, lemon honey. We have never made something green tea themed with ginger. How about green tea ginger honey? What does that make? Espresso is great for getting sleep. Absolutely not. Okay. Ginger honey green tea. Very nice. I'm gonna trash that. And we're gonna make more green teas. What other green teas are there? But that wasn't even in the recipe list. Okay. Now I'm curious. Which ones are in the recipe list? Oh. We can only be guessing, really. I do see like something poking out here, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it's cinnamon. It might be. What if you put double green tea and cinnamon? Shouldn't get matcha. Okay, we got something. We got genmaicha. That is not in this list, though. Where is it? Does it not unlock if we don't serve it? It better have unlocked later. What other things have we not made? Green tea and honey ginger. Have we tried that? I think we have. Mint and honey. Let's try that. Genmaicha is a nice toasty green tea, one of your favorites. I love Genmaicha. Genmaicha is pretty good. Ah! Natalie, hello, welcome! Natalie, hello, nice to see you. And let me give you a shout out as well. Hope you're doing well. We're making coffee and stuff. Coffee, green tea, kind of everything, honestly. I'll make a random tea and then I'll actually think of a drink for it. So, what kind of random tea could we make? We could make tea. Mint. We have never made tea with mint at all. There's not a singular tea with mint that we've made. Mint lemon. Mint lemon tea. Mint lemon tea. Here to ruin the cool, calm vibes of violence. Let's go. Mint lemon tea. It's not even a drink, is it? It's not even a drink, is it? Crunch is so good. The crunch is very good, right? Okay. I'll think of an actual drink. So, she wanted espresso, but I'm gonna fuck her over. I'm gonna give her something that she does not want. I'm gonna give her milk with honey. Not honey. There we go. Ultimate drink for falling asleep. Honey milk. She's gonna hate it. What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee. Drink. But this isn't what... Drink. Okay. It's on the house. It better be. Ah. How was the meeting? That was pretty good. I had a lot of good advice, but that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you. Sophie bullying Freya into drinking sleepy drink. Look, the game told me. The game was like, hey, you shouldn't always be giving them what they want. So that's what I'm doing. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. Or she has to rewrite the entire project. You don't like the devious look the elf is giving? Yeah. Yeah. I getcha. I getcha. But that's been kind of the consensus on this character. His name is Bailey's. He's not actually that bad. He's not all that bad background story-wise. But as a character, he just seems mean. Most of the time. He just looks evil, yeah. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Although thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. He looks so evil. What brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plans tonight. This place just came to mind. Out of the blue. You'll have to thank your subconscious one. I guess you should. I can't help but read him like this. I can't help it. Even though he probably doesn't even mean it like that. Not sure whether I should thank you or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, babies. They haven't seen each other in like weeks. And they used to date, then became really silent because their parents are like opposed to the relationship between I think she's a succubus? Yeah, she's a succubus and he's an elf. This place just came to mind out of the blue, he says. Madison, yeah. This place just came to mind out of the blue. Oh. You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. They've been ghosting each other, by the way. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Sofeira. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Lua hasn't been here in such a long time, too. I was thinking about you, Bailey's. Yeah, literally. Like, Bailey seems like a douche, but he's actually really in love with Lua. He's not that much of a douche in their relationship, but now they've like both ghosted each other and it's terrible. They shouldn't be doing that. Gingerbread coffee. Mind, give me instructions with that. I don't know how to make that, girl. I don't know how to make that. Gingerbread coffee. Coffee, cinnamon, ginger? I wouldn't know. A coffee, milk, ginger could also be a thing. We've never tried coffee milk ginger. I'm gonna try coffee milk ginger. We'll see what it is anyway, right? We got milk ginger coffee. We don't need that. Oh god. We only have one more try. Coffee, cinnamon, ginger. Please be the right one. Please just be the right. Cinnamon, ginger, coffee. No! No! Can only sorry, we have no more tries. Here it is. Thank you. You almost got it right. Let me guess, it was probably like coffee milk and just the cinnamon. Not really a gingerbread coffee when a ginger's just an afterthought. Was I supposed to put double ginger in there? Okay. Noted. How's work? Going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very, lure thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to the last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time, at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are there? Being here between us two would feel so awkward. Yeah, I can't wait for someone to come in and like sit between them. Also, thank you for the hydrate sauce. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Sofeira, who's standing in front of us? Not even Sofeira. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. I've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand right now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. But somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition, we haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. But he just did! Why? Even I'm not sure about that. For pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Ladies, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Katie's got a nice tic-tac-toe forehead. He kinda does. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. He seems like such a decent guy, for the constant smug expression he has, yeah. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty good guy. He is. They're talking about each other the entire time, by the way. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including the supermodel. And how does it make you feel? Like a fool. What? Said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him, or they're both douches. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds Contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. For a certain hipster Al. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? Not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What? What werewolf? He's so lopstick? Yeah, he is. Heh. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? Oh. What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. Yeah, that's both in my shop. They didn't actually meet up with people and date them. They made them sound like they meet up, like they were meeting up with people and dating them. But it's just like random people in my shop that talk to them. I'd hate to be the barista in this scenario. You'd like to drop a coffee mug on purpose and yell like Tom and Jerry, yeah. The whole game is like this, though. We go through the conflicts with them. And we learn from the stories, I suppose. But I made a good point about the importance of family. Ladies? And I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. I know why that's very important for you, but Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to, well, escape from my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families? Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. This is so weird. Like, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You pretend I had to get something from the back. Oh, look at that. Premium coffee grounds are running low. Gotta go get some more. Gotta go make some more coffee recipes, guys. I'm gonna go. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But then you lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of them. Overly pretentious. Not like me. People. Sounds great. You live a long time. But you won't have the perfect health and perfect life. That's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. Oh my god. Can I hide like in the back of the store, please? What if our relationship doesn't last? And I've lost everything. You'll blame me. No, I will never blame you for anything. If I were talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. And you're still being a prick to other people, though. Ah! I hate him. I'm sorry. I'm biased, but I don't like him. The family you chose is much more meaningful than the family you're born to. That is true. That is true, and I completely stand behind that choice of Baileys. But him saying he's a better person now after being rude in my store so many times makes me just cringe. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. And he also ghosted her, don't forget. He did ghost her. Seems okay, but he still has to learn a lot more. Yeah, that is what I think it is. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Ladies, I believe in you. Happy end! Let's go, look at that. Wait, what? We got a scene of them kissing. And now they're sitting closer together. Oh my god. Ah. He grew up being told constantly he was better than everyone else. Yeah. So he still has to like grow out of that a little bit. They didn't even let us see the kiss. Yeah. Lua. Ladies. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. They are! It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? We're going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Do you already have plans for tomorrow? Isn't that like the next logical step? Isn't to have like a date, but to introduce him to the parents? Huh? You should know that they're not having a date immediately after this. Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. But you'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It will be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. Not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can't prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's certain. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else. Later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua. Thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Oh. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Okay. I'm making coffee, guys. Making coffee. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not watching this. Keep going. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. It is on her side, it seems. Hey, Sofeira. I'm not. Who's? Who? Okay. I'm gonna come out of hiding. Fine. I'm fine. Okay. Ow. Bye. Yeah. You called. Yes. We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past weekend. Oh God. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. Oh my God, guys. Thank you for coming. Goodbye. Listen. I'm sorry. I had to do a shout out. It was very important. I saw Easton in my chat after all. Y'all should follow Easton if you don't already, by the way. See, what he doesn't know is she's half dwarf and her dad's about to unleash the entire book of Iron Sword. Oh no! Probably, yeah. Probably what's gonna happen. That was pretty intense. We're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. But like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. Hi Mori, Sophie can't see this. I can see everything. It's important for the writing, you know? That's cool. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. Though they're dating a fucking knife-eared... Oh god, yeah. That's probably what's gonna happen, not gonna lie. That's probably what's gonna happen. Then they're gonna come crying back to my cafe, sitting down, going... they still, like, being really weird about it, and we can't really figure it out. What should we do? Sofeira, do you have any tips? Can I bother you random customers with my love story? That's what's gonna happen. I can tell you how I feel until it's done, and I don't... Oh. Who else is coming in tonight? What? Oh shoot! Well, we get the bad ending with him for sure. Hi! Yeah, well, I never figured out what the drink was that you needed to like calm down the yeah, I'm sorry. Whoa! Freya, get over here! Oh shit. This wolf? Is that him? That is in fact, that is our friend. Oh fuck, I didn't know it was actually, he was gonna come over like this. That's Gala. That's Gala, guys. I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Oh shit, I have no idea how to make it. Maybe you can still make the special drink. I could, but we don't know what it is. We'll never find out what it is. Happy Pride Month. You're welcome. You're welcome in my chat. Fun. Don't even think about it. Oh god, I can't look. I can't even look at the recipes. Bro needs more than a nap. Bro needs to stop. Lots of decision. Hi, welcome. Nice to see you. Okay. I don't know what the mix is that he needs. I generally don't. I have no idea. I have not the slightest idea what the mix is that he needs. Tea. It started with tea. Tea. Ginger. What tea do we have? Oh, we can't look! We can't look! I forgot. This is terrifying. So I know ginger is one of the ingredients. I don't know about the second ingredient. Ginger honey? I think he said he had ginger. We wanted to try tea milk ginger last time. Yeah, and instead I made coffee. So tea ginger milk? Please be the real combination. Please be good. Please be the cure. Ginger milk tea. Doesn't sound good. We can do some latte art, I guess. To waste some time. Whoa! We're gonna die. This is it, guys. We're gonna die. We'll die. It's over. It's over. Kinda looks like it's really terrifying smiley. I don't know why. Perfect. It's what it's serving. Maybe you change the order of the ingredients. Nah. I'll do this. It's too late. We're doing this. I think the order doesn't matter. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Oh fuck. He's angry. He left. Well. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. It is Mr. Gala. We both know it's Gala. This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back, literally. You be careful too. Don't like ginger and milk together. We're trying to make a cure for the werewolf. So the werewolf doesn't go into rage. But we fucked it up, I think. Ginger goes last? I have no idea. It must matter. We know it has tea and ginger, right? For every other drink, it hasn't mattered so far. So I doubt that the order matters. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like we did it wrong. Werewolf Crinos appears, serve coffee. That was not coffee, that was tea. Redstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020, do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks of fire regarding immigration again. Well, that was kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. Welcome. Miss Freya. Hey, Sofeira. Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today. And it's all thanks to you. What did I do? I finally got a good night's sleep last night. After the werewolf came in? Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know. But I had the deadline coming. And I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. Bit too much, I guess. So, how's it going now? You won't believe this. I probably will. But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap like I've been writing recently. And that's why taking a break is important. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. Did she write a story about how I never found the cure and the werewolf was always cursed? So what's your plan now? Now isn't right at this moment. I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing. It's like a solid plan. Yeah, poor Gala, honestly. I think we fucked it up with Gala. You know where the restroom is? There she goes. I know there's like multiple ways this game can turn out, depending on what drinks you serve. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. Do I want to make business or do I not want to make business? Ha! Freya, you're unemployed. Don't buy anything at my shop. Ever. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner? I know. You've been a regular for years. But we've given her drinks on the house like 7 times so far. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. I didn't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Apparently I'm rich in game or something, because like, damn. Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... see, there's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. What customer are we getting? What the? Rachel? What's going on? Huh! What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, Sofeira, a cafe latte, please. You want a cafe latte, huh? Well, let's... I'm still mad about the tea thing. We clearly fucked something up with the tea. It makes me very sad. So the ginger didn't work. Would cinnamon have worked? Let's try. Shaya Deni. I feel like that might have been it. Looked it up if you want to know. Yeah, let me know, Because I think it's too late now anyway. I still made Shaya Deni. Pretty cool. Tea milk ginger. So we did make it correctly then. The order matters. That hurts. That truly hurts. Yeah, the order did matter. It even has like a little werewolf inside. Oh, that makes me so sad. Man. Well, I guess we'll have to live with that. What chocolates do we make? What choco? Double choco. Mint? Guess you gotta replay the game now. Yeah, true. Mint choco. No, we're not making that. Let's make the cafe latte like she asked. So, cafe latte was coffee milk. Very boring drink. He's a boring drink lady. I could have put mint and ginger in there and fancy lemons, but no. They never want that. They never want the fanciness. Never do they want the fancy. But no matter what I do, my latte art just always looks really bad. I bet if you took like a lot of time understanding these mechanics, you could make some great things in this game. Lots of art-wise. A little finicky, though. Okay. Running a coffee shop seems like such a chill job, but I know in reality it can be super stressful. Yeah, obviously you gotta run it at night and only serve some of your customers, like here. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. He said he was just going to wish me luck. I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. I'm so nice at first. It's really visually satisfying. You can make some crazy stuff with it. Like, I've seen in the Steam community that people who, like, know how to do it do a really good job of it. I've seen, like, a little elephant made in the coffee. I think it's a little finicky, though. I think it's a little hard. Bartending too, in concept, it seems really nice when reality will often be hectic and stressful. Yeah, I have some friends that, I can't English anymore. I had some friends that were or are bartenders, and it is insanely stressful. You basically active all night, and sometimes they don't even go home because sometimes they just don't close up shop because there's too many customers, and you want to make a profit. And my manager came, and yeah, I'll get back to it. I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the argument backstage, everything was great. Where was I less obvious in real life? I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. There were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There are almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. Maturity doesn't always have to do with experience. Just because you're mature doesn't mean you're experienced enough to know when something will go bad. The issue in this case, right, is that her dad seems to have solid sources and solid warnings about this guy. Obviously, he doesn't communicate it, which is bad. But she should also be asking for the proof at this point, I think, instead of just denying it entirely. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of that, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. Party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. At a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? So, in my country, she'd be old enough to drink, like, any kind of beverage and go to any club she wants to. But obviously here, that's not the case. I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Over there, yeah. Not this time. Because Mr. Les is my manager, and it's his party. He has solid sources, but doesn't actually share them. But they should definitely actually be communicating rather than just arguing. Yeah. Oh no, girl, no. The thing is, it's like a business relationship. I feel like she should be careful. It's not a close friend of hers. It's a business partner. She doesn't have to attend an alcohol drinking party. I'm not sure about that. That's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Don't say you'll find out, that's not good. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a step too far. No! It's Henry! What the hell? Oh no! Dad! What? He turned into a full cat. Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes! Dad! What happened? Sarah, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just really... Just really... No! No! Okay, we're gonna bring him milk. What updated? Working on a new album, especially for you. Dancing and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 14, and I'm not stopping. Okay, so something happened. Something big happened. What about the... I just look into the milk. Where is it? Probably never just made straight up milk. I don't think we ever did. Have some milk. Have some milk, buddy. Here. No way. It was too cute. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? He spilled the milk. Okay, okay. Let me call them. Thank you. Did the manager beat him up like this? Like, no way. Where are they? On the way. Hang on, Pops. This is taking forever. There they are. Finally. We're going. Oh my god, what happened to him? I think the manager hired some people to deal with him, that would be crazy. Oh boy, that was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place? Or at least some people think of your place as they go to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? Can we not talk about what the fuck just happened? So I kinda understand them. I hope Henry's alright. Yeah, there we go. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was pretty hectic. But I need to continue writing. Pick a time and place then. Will do. Was that a whole night? It was a shorter night. Milky Way, sweet and cool like outer space. Ooh. Milky Way. Go to the local coffee shop where people stumble in half dead or in full war form. Yeah, apparently. Apparently that's what my coffee shop is becoming. Evening Whispers. Police raid on private Coachella after party. Okay. His biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Yeah. She probably shouldn't go there. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Try to arrest Coachella will go on. Not good. In college I dredged through the snow and nights here because you were photography fans needed photo shoots. That's pretty cool. The looks are hilarious. Ah. Worth it, worth it. Is that Neil there? Yeah, I think it was Neil. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight. Oh my god, sorry. I totally forgot his voice because Georgie has not been here in multiple days. So far, so good, officer. If the cop is supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey! I'm working right now. I'd show up to the coffee shop sometimes for coffee before class, and the barista would always be so confused. I don't know, I feel like you'd probably be some kind of favorite customer at that point, if you keep showing up in, like, night skirt. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. Where has this officer been the last 2 days? That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Sofeira, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Where have you been? I mean, I could go for an espresso. Could also put some honey in for comfort. Make something completely bad. Needed a sweet bun photos. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Okay, I've got to make the espresso though, I think. Because I doubt that he's gonna want anything else. So this is it. Flying into the coffee shop. Pardon me, ma'am. I love a chai latte with turmeric. Please, let's go. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. The espresso's always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. Why not bring your wife with you? Weird. Chai latte, good choice, yeah. Your wife just wants... yeah. Your wife just wants to spend time with you, dude. Just bring her with you. What the heck? Is there anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, yeah? In your days, before having car, it was fun going out during winter in full kit, walking into virtually any establishment and getting the side-eye. I think that's still a funny thing. While the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last few days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. He asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. I bet he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, it didn't hurt anyone. To those who'd rather detain him, can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. He did kind of come here wrecking the place. And I'm not sure how much he did before that. But that's like a severe safety issue. Didn't have a car at the time, always knowing where you lived. That was always funny. Yes, I'll say no that. Oliver's going raw a lot though. Yeah, he didn't actually end up doing anything. What would they have arrested him for then? Is the question. Being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seemed like it happened out near Coachella. It's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it not in that state. The fart, that's all I know. Look at Maury. He slammed his hands on the desk a bunch, stirring the peas. 6-1 is on the queue. That's like the only thing he did. Rachel is back! Oh my god. Rachel. Is Mr. Henry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? You should probably tell me how your dad is before that, because this takes a while to make. There you go. The hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, but we arrived just a little too late. What happened? He didn't get help fast enough, so some of the damage might be permanent. What? He might never be able to walk properly again. It's all because of me. What the heck? Because I didn't listen to him. And all he wanted was to protect me. What happened to him? Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. It's nighttime. Normally, hospitals have visiting hours. Let her, like, relax. Let her relax after all of that shit. I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. And her father does share some of the blame. Her cats are still cats, they don't care about their visiting hours, maybe. If he'd actually shared his sources and what the real risks were, I don't understand why he didn't. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some fucks. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people won't see what his human form would look like. And link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. And they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. Ooh. Yikes. Big yikes. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa, how did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. So there's that. The obvious finally comes to light, yeah. Sorry to hear that. You're right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe that for... Hey, it's okay. Most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you know what to do. You're an adult, remember? Worst time to say that, Freya. But you'll know what to do was enough. We don't need to say you're an adult, remember? Right now. But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. Might be weird to hear it about something... might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. But she is right. Be there when you need to, Rachel. Wherever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. The reason why it kind of bothers me that she's bringing up, well, but you are an adult. It's something that she used in her defense a lot. that she feels guilty about right now. And right now, you really don't want to be reduced to, but you're an adult, you should be able to deal with it, right? I don't think that was like a good comment to make. But guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Well, thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Sofeira. Adults are allowed to have trouble with things and need support. Yeah, obviously. But you don't want to be reminded that you're an adult in a situation where you're not feeling like you have any control. What a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. At least I feel like that's just not what to bring up in that moment. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? Well, that's what you mean anyways, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Like, it was kinda not the right time to say that. Especially because it was a sentence that she used a lot in her defense, which she now knows was kind of dumb to do. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. But I get where Freya is trying to come from. And like, it's obvious she's trying to be supportive. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. Won't bother you then. No, you're never a bother. Besides, the whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. Hydrate! Pleasure was mine. I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. We've got a book to finish. Hehehe. No problem, boss. Is that a whole night again? Also, thank you for the sippy. And goodbye, sus. Have a good time. Thanks for the hat pet. Lemony snippet. A fortunate tale in a cup. Very similar to saying things like, be a man, to dismiss a boy's feelings. Talk like that is dismissive and can make it harder to deal with things. Not easier. Yeah. But Freya meant well. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Like, I think Rachel definitely notices that Freya means well, but it's still something you shouldn't say in this situation, yeah. But then again, like, I don't think the writer of this actually thought about that. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. Yikes! After what it was like? Really? More women have spoken out and claimed more is less than lied. Oof. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Oh my god, the whole Coachella thing is like really big on the newspapers. They won't stop talking about it. Hello! You're finally here. Hey y'all! No, someone's feeling happy today. Of course! Did they approved it? We're so happy for you. Oh, wait, let's talk about it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You got them right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. Story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it. Okay, so I'm guessing we did get an unhappy ending. I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough? Of course. They're the biggest publisher around. Enough about it. How's the coffee shop been doing? That's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Heights back from his trip to Korea. Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. Did didn't get any from me? I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break? Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. They were at Coachella too? That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the fest was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile pic, Aqua. You both look so cute. Where Aqua? No, that's so cute! No, not the ad right now. Okay. Well, we can still see it right now. I guess they are dating now. Looks to me like they're dating. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's Aqua. And Myrtle still has the same one. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You didn't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No. Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, once from Coachella. Oh no. What happened to Neil? That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. New York? What are you doing in New York? Beats me. Working on a mission, maybe? Ah, yeah, probably. It said more of a chance there. What does that even mean? Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Sofeira. Around. So this story went well. The story between the two of them went well, and they started dating. Neil went on an adventure. Yeah. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seemed like I'm ignoring you, babies. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. It's late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. But are they dating again? From what I saw, from what we saw, I think they are, right? How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently. And her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, babies. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Bailey, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey. It's alright. Freya and Sofeira have been keeping me company anyway. I love how happy he is immediately once he's with Lua. Oh hey, Freya. And Sofeira. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as the two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. Hehehe, as you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. I really miss Neil, by the way. Not gonna lie, I really miss Neil. So they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did that go? Man, her father didn't kill me, at least. But at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. Sounds good enough. That's rare, you know? I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. It doesn't sound like they had any trouble with her parents at all. Anyways, Baileys, we need to go now. Well, I will miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. Right, Full Metal Conflict came out as a movie as well. I didn't take you for someone who likes Full Metal Conflict, do I? I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Oh my god. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting his place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebird. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Sofeira. Enjoy the movie. So we had two good ends with this couple and the other couple. And I guess as for my favorite character, Hyde, we don't know what happened there. And Gala turned into a werewolf, so that was pretty shitty. There you go, I'm so happy for them. They still got a long way to go. Probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? They only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? She hasn't been there for 10 days. It felt like she was here every single day. Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me, tell me! Okay, let's see what happened to the updates. Oh, we're not hearing about it. We're not hearing about it. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. Okay. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. I'm very sad that we didn't get this workout. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and bought gifts. He's only staying for a while before returning to LA. At least Gala is doing okay, I guess, and he didn't get, like, completely imprisoned. Aqua continues her work with the university. Still working in small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Love that. At least something worked out. Neil. The only news about them are the 2 postcards you sent me. I hope Neil didn't get, like, taken by the agent or something. Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. Lost her manager, but is now working with another manager and label. Well, she didn't want that manager to begin with, so that's fine. Finally, Freya, she finished her book, get published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. I couldn't read that. Book didn't sell well. I think that kind of hints at the fact that we could have done that. Pretty sure. But it was a very interesting game. I kind of liked it. Then again, it has like mostly visual novel character. I almost feel like if you made this game have some choices instead of letting it depend entirely on the coffee, it would have been interesting. But obviously the coffee is kind of the choices. and I didn't make the right choices all the time. But that's fine, that's fine. I honestly wish I could have had the cure ready for our buddy, Gala. Because we've tried that many, many times, and basically the order was why I failed. Which is very sad. Gotta play it again, go for the good end. I think I'm gonna do it in another stream for sure. Because I love to try and get the good end for specifically Gala, honestly. Specifically Gala. Because skipping for like 14 days will take a while. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather play the whole game at some other point and write down the right choices. So we can like actually get the good end. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Unless you guys think I should just do another stream and like stream the good ending, I could do that. Down. There is a Coffee Talk 2 out also, and I don't know if it features the same characters. And I am thinking about getting it. I think there's only 2 episodes of it out right now. Ah, bullshit. This one is called Coffee Talk Episode 1. The other one's called Coffee Talk Episode 2. That is why. I don't have the second one yet. But I am thinking about potentially playing it at some point. I do think we should probably get the good ending, though. And then play the second. Because like I said, and you, thank you. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if the same characters appear, so maybe it would be good to at least try getting the good ending. Who's that you? There's a game called Tavern Talk 2. Is it also by the people that made Coffee Talk, and is it in connection with that game? Welcome. Hello, Sofeira. Good evening, sir. Have you met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. Is that Neil? No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. That's not Neil. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. That is Neil. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes? What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it. Somebody did visit this place looking for you. Hold on. Sorry, I was so excited for this. You saw someone you follow streaming it? Okay, I'll look into Tavern Talk then. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes! That fire agent. You've seen him? Yes, thankfully I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed? Think that such power can be born from our kind? What, am I an alien? You good with your expo? It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Huh, interesting. I'm curious to know about his mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. Isn't this something we should be unlocking after I've played this game twice? Perhaps? First friend Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. That was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how to communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Yeah, we definitely have to replay this game at some point. The thing is, right now, the story is pretty fresh in our minds. I'm unsure if we should play it again, like next week already, or if we should take a week of a break, at the very least. So I'm gonna forget the dialogue, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, we read this before. I think we're gonna be taking a break on it. Also, that didn't really help me much. I think it was kind of hints at when the story changes. I suppose. If I load this up, where does it end? Oh, it just ends me at the... Okay, it ends me at the main screen because I can't load that anymore. That's fine. I think there's also an endless mode. That's just making coffee. Free brew in challenge mode. No way! I could have unlocked the recipes. I could have unlocked the recipes here? Oh, you're kidding, right? No way, hold on. I could have unlocked the recipes in this one. In this mode. Okay, you know what? I might look into this mode on my own. Unlock every single one of the recipes. And then get back to the game at some point. Well, today I think we're gonna end it here, folks. And let's see. We are ending it a tad early, not very early, but a tad early. And I do see Anhard streaming, and Anhard was actually the reason I know about this game. Because Anhard played it first. And I feel like because of that, we should probably go visit him. I feel like it's only fair. Because otherwise I would have never known about the game. Or very late. Pseudo, hi! Pseudo rating, I'm sorry. Also, welcome in. Okay. What do we do? I know that Anhard has played it at least twice. Because I think he tried making all of the right choices. So Anhard probably knows about everything that's happening. Let's go for Neil, Illy, and Love. Let's go for that. Because Anhard probably knows the characters though. Also, Gal! Thank you very much for the redeem, Bunkum. Bunkum, thank you so much. Anyways. You are here hearing me all stream. Oh, you are lurking then. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you, Sudo. I appreciate you all for being there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my leave. I'm not gonna blabber on too long because I always do that. But next week, I'm hoping to have a collab. I'm still not 100% sure. I'll have to remind the people. But I think it will be a collab between me, Sus, and Edda. And we're gonna be playing Overcooked. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. Because cooking with Sus, you can only imagine how that's gonna go. Okay. I'll see you guys over there. Woo!